Hi Libra, welcome to your January 2025 reading. Happy New Year. I'm so excited to do this reading. A lot of random little messages before we get into the big one I can feel. One, I definitely feel you're gonna have an I told you so moment or like an aha moment, especially when it feels like I was trying to get someone to see something, I told them, I told you, and then I had to go focus on my own self. We separated, we went our own ways, and then it feels like there's a vindication type of energy, but you're not even looking to it to be like, aha. It's just more so, I feel like you said your piece, you let them know. It was like this intuitive type of message that I feel like you gave someone, and then you focus on yourself because you had to. It's like, what else am I gonna do? Came back into you, alchemized your own life, transmuted, things to do with them, yes, in the situation, and wishing it could have gone differently, of course, and more. Like, I feel like you've just really been in your own zone, especially the past few months, and like keeping your nose in your own, what's the word? Your own, yeah, you're just on your own grind, right? And then to me, it feels like there's this moment where someone comes back around to be like, you know, you were right. Just because I'm hearing you were right by Rivers of Soul, you were right. I just feel like they were unawakened. Also, I'm hearing too, do not snooze your alarm this month. Set an alarm where you actually wake up. No more snoozing your alarm. I feel like it throws off the sleep-wake cycle, of course, and also something just feels like out of balance and I end up oversleeping. Set an alarm for even 10 minutes later and get up. Command yourself to get up. I definitely feel like you're gonna have a lot of mental quickness and mental focus if you wake up at the first alarm. I'm also hearing the song Why You Gotta Be So Rude. So to me, it feels like if someone didn't treat you like an equal, especially if it was someone who was in their ego, again, that could be part of the I told you so moment. I also feel like that's kind of its own separate incident where it's like I felt like someone was treating me like they were better than me just because of what they were achieving, and then I ended up rising higher. I ended up going through my own, you know what I mean? But you're not in your ego, they're in their ego. There's a difference. So whoever was rude or why you gotta be so rude was definitely in their ego, and you were not the only one they treated like that. Just a heads up, just an FYI, especially if it feels like it has to do with in-laws or something like that, or people around an old partner of yours. I feel even just your own, like a step up. Like to me, I just feel like there's like a energy where they realize what they're doing, but they pretend like they don't. 222 on the clock. Wow. I definitely feel like, I wonder if you're going to be collaborating with an Aries this month. They're coming more into your Aries energy. Also, the nodes do shift out of your sun sign or whatever, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever your Venus sign is. Venus sign. Sorry, I just realized that this was here and I read the word Venus. Libra. Just moving out of whatever planet you have Libra in. Am I okay? Yes. I also feel like a lot of heart healing is happening too, because 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to help heal. Support to heal and mend your heart. Sometimes when I sing, it comes back together. Don't know why. Spiritual teacher, your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality, and then teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach these ideas to others. I also feel too this I told you so moment, and it's beyond that, because I truly feel like you're not in your ego at all. You don't live in this I told you so, which is more so you're going to be vindicated for something, and I feel like with that it's going to be a major teaching moment for you, because you do feel like a leader in some sort. You're going to be able to shed wisdom or advice, and a lot of these life events that you've been through and the intensity and the magnitude of the scale of them, I definitely feel is going to come in handy, and they're a major catalyst for the work that you're going to do when you help other people. There's just something to do with this isolated event, or this specific event ends up being something that you use as a teaching moment for others for a long time here forward. And sometimes it's like, even when you know something, or you know something's going to unfold a certain way, you can't change it when someone else has to learn a valuable major lesson. And I really do feel, oh, forgiveness, I forgot about that. 1996 could be significant. There's also just something to do with, I feel like, again, there's just something to do with an old relationship and everything that it entailed, because it's beyond just the relationship with the person. It's more so what the relationship was, that I do feel is going to be a major healing and teaching moment that will help you step more into your own leadership energy and become a teacher in some way, shape, or form. You might even accidentally end up being like a spiritual teacher, like shedding advice, shedding wisdom, and you end up becoming someone who helps other people. I definitely feel like there's a lot of mental clarity that's going to happen. And also with time is ticking, I definitely feel like things are going to be moving quickly, but you can handle them. And to also know too, at the same beat, in the same breath, there's no countdown. You're not running out of time with anything. stay on task, stay on purpose, stay on point though. You know, like do not slack off, especially not now. You have to keep going forward in the way that you're going. Do not start to waver, do not start to trickle. Keep listening to subliminals, keep doing your positive affirmations and truly loving yourself, because there really is a heart-centered connection. And also saying things from the heart to yourself, sending your heart energy out and looking at yourself in the eyes and sending your heart energy through your eyes is going to really change and alchemize a lot of things for you this month. So do that. There's a lot of heart connection that I feel is going to happen. Also with You Are Safe and courage, yeah, you're able to say what you need to say, stand up for yourself. I understand like there's this feeling of not wanting to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes when you're called to say something, especially with this Aries energy, stepping more into this Aries energy, when you're called to say something or stand up or express something in a certain way, there's a reason for it. You are connected to people's guides, especially when you are a spiritual teacher. So if you have some people need a more harsh, quote unquote, message to get the point 5 for 5, to make a change, literally. Change happens through being pushed and molded and pushing past your uncomfortability, you know? Not giving up the second you start to feel uncomfortable. Yeah, the sun, Gemini. You could have Gemini energy, but also be dealing with a Gemini. Even then, just becoming more mentally quick-witted, because you're channeling. I really do feel, especially with Archangel Michael, Aries, you are safe and courage. A lot of Leo, like to me, I just feel like this power that's coming through you. Say the thing that you're called to say. Especially when it comes to love and waking people up out of their own cycles when it comes to love too. Okay, what's going on with Libra this month? Healing the heart. Ace of Cups. What the fuck? Death. I'm hearing Queen. The drought was the very worst. That's been his message that I've been hearing a lot lately. Wow. You know what? It's like what I'm seeing is this image of for so long I'm looking to this person and wishing that they would choose me to feel love. And then I realize like, I am the one who has love. I am the one who gives my love to me. I'm the one who feels the love from another person. It's all been a reflection of me and me. I feel like you're gonna really be able to let something end this month and come more in love with yourself. Baby too, part of you also finally ends an old cycle and opens your heart up to love, and love appears. What else for Libra? Oh, I was gonna say clarify death. 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. These are a lot. We'll see though. 10 of Pentacles, Justice, 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Devil. I feel like for a long time, you were swayed by relationships and being accepted, being well-liked, being appreciated, being chosen, so much so that I feel like you might have gone above and beyond to give extra to people around you, to be a really good friend. And to me, it feels like it may have I don't even want to say attracted takers because it's not, but I'm called to say it, so I'm going to say it. There's obviously like good people who are in your life too. To me, it feels though like I no longer feel like I'm going to be making decisions out of fear of being rejected or losing in love. And I'm going to recognize and know that if anything leaves my life, they were never meant to stay long-term anyway. I just feel like there's this new level of understanding, especially when it comes to your future plans, future goals, and the type of bond that you want to have with people. That's kind of similar to Gemini's energy. Very different though. Like Gemini was very much like the company you keep is everything. And with you, I feel like I'm more homey. I'm more connected to like my close, best personal friends. That feels like it's going through, I wouldn't even say a shift, but more so, I feel more selective and realizing how I showed up in friendships and how I no longer feel obligated to show up that way. And even too, like not giving out all the information that I have, gatekeeping some things, you know? It's kind of like when you are a spiritual teacher too and people are coming to you constantly or always kind of like dumping on you. I definitely feel like you're putting up more boundaries without even having to say anything. It's just an energetic, I'm not answering this, I don't have to respond to this, you know? Like book a session with me if you need. And also I feel like you're releasing people who are just drama. They're just like people who are always going through something. I feel like you're like, There's someone and some groups of people too. It's not even just someone, but there could be multiple people where you are not responsible for leading them to water when they don't want to be led. Be mindful of the ones who are drama-filled, gossip-filled, and maybe even aspects of yourself reflect in this person. And come back into union with your heart. A lot of heart healing this month for sure. Forgiving. Finally feeling clean of something. Finally feeling done with something. Finally feeling like, whoa, this has been a journey for years of understanding and accepting and going through the stages of grief, maybe many times, you know? And now it feels like, whoa, we're good. Aquarius. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Independent, even with this in separation, yeah, this could literally have to deal with an Aquarius. Self-love, yeah, someone, oh my God, because even with this, I acted like I didn't care, but I did. I just needed my time and space to think on my own. I didn't want to be tied down by a relationship because I wasn't ready to put in the work. Even beyond this, it's beyond the entire phrase. If it resonates and it resonates, cool. At the same time, with I acted like I didn't care, attracting people who act like you're not, like, that don't go all above and beyond for your birthday, who, you know what I mean? Like certain things where people who just keep falling short, I feel like you're no longer aligning with people like that because your self-worth and self-concept has gone up tremendously in the past 2-3 years. It may even feel like you've just been doing this and putting in the work more diligently recently, but I'm telling you, this has been stacking. Do not forget where you were 2, 3, 4 years ago either, because that version of you has also been putting in the work. Meaning you're going to have a bigger, you already have more momentum than you realize is what I'm saying. With this, I definitely feel like, yeah, let's get into this actually, because I definitely feel like this is coming up, and someone, again, the drought was the very worst. Also Us by Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift. What seemed like fate, give it 10 months and you'll be past it. To me, I feel like something that I really had to put myself back together. Also, because you put me back together again, you taught me how to drop it low. Now we're running around town getting stoned. Oh, to me, it feels like now I'm in a new love. I would not be surprised if you're going to be in a relationship soon. Take it how it resonates, especially if you have done a lot of heart healing and you feel I'm clean of this. Not by force, but by this awakening, like this, whoa. I don't think about them in the morning when I wake up anymore. My eyes wandering to other things. You know what I mean? You'll feel, it'll be a feeling. So if you had that feeling, oh, it's about to change. That's the sun. Oh, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you get to say where you put your pentacle and where you keep it for yourself. And also you have an idea channeling coming through you. Put it into fruition. Do not tell anybody about it until it's done. This is an auspicious time, auspicious year. Sunflowers, stars are really significant. But again, losing someone made you, I don't want to lose you, but if I don't, I'm going to lose myself. Made you come into self-love and love yourself literally. Union and in sync. Be in union with you. Virgo. You could have Virgo energy. You could have also been dealing with someone who has Virgo placements, being both of you. Charismatic. Yeah, see, even then. Union and in sync. Breaking barriers. Charismatic Casanova. You know what's funny is I don't feel like you blame this person at all for doing what they did. Because you know, like you're so spiritual and so connected to where it's like, you know, you understand. There's a rhyme and a reason for everything. And yes, you may have hurt, but you couldn't blame the person because whatever they chose to do was going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, thank you. I really feel like you were dealing with an Aquarius because Aquarius energy, the reading that I did, it makes so much sense actually because, whoa, yeah. You could even cross watch too. Because Aquarius energy is very in their regret. Like, I feel bad. I shouldn't have done this. I should have known. Like, very much in the energy that you, oh my, and like they wanted to make it right with someone. And I'm pretty sure the Libra card popped up in their reading as well. Whoa. Yeah, definitely. Because this is like, I'm dealing with someone coming back around, but your energy is not attached to them anymore. It's like they come around and I'm not like, I'm not tripping about it. I'm not any of that. I'm not sad. I'm just like, whoa, that was my life. What used to fuck me up and rattle me does not do that anymore. It's like this, whoa, I'm free. I'm free. Like, to me, I just feel, I have full chills as I'm saying this too. I'm free. I'm free. 6 of Wands. I'm good. Oh my God, my life begins. Like that, I feel like this will be a marker for this is how my life begins. Clarify what is going on with this energy. I'm gonna actually pull from 10 of Wands. Yeah, someone's definitely going through it. Judgment, 3 of Pentacles. Especially if they made decisions based on career. I would really look into the Aquarius energy, the Aquarius reading, because it feels like literally you'll understand their mental process. But and it makes so much sense because even the energy that I was channeling is literally the energy I'm channeling right now. Like when I was channeling the reading for Aquarius and like, oh, the person, you know, like who they were dealing with, like they are thanking you. Because if you didn't do what they did, they wouldn't have become who they were. They were meant to skyrocket because of you. And it's literally your energy. Like it's literally, you are the energy that's skyrocketing because of it. And it's showing up in your cards too. The 6 of Wands, the Temperance. Look at that rainbow. You don't give a fuck. The World. Oh baby, you don't give a fuck. 8 of Pentacles. You've been actually alchemizing. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Oh yeah, 5 of Wands. Look at this potion that you've been making because of all this. You said, you know what? I'm gonna turn my pain to power, baby. I'm gonna turn my pain to triumph. I'm gonna move past the 6 of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, this shit hurts. Yeah, I got a little limp in my leg, but I'm gonna do it. The moon is poking out. Oh my God, sorry, I'm like, the moon, a little crescent. We just had a new moon the other day. 8 of Swords, yeah. I even feel too, you're like, I'm not gonna be bogged down by the what ifs, the potentials of where are we gonna go? Oh my God, the family we could have had, all these things. No more of that. No. You're like, I'm keeping myself trapped and stuck by continuing to paint a false picture of this motherfucker when they already showed me who they were. I'm making my life my own potion. And you're going to have whatever you thought they were going to become. And that might be their, because this is a lesson that this energy is going to have to learn. Not just now, like they're just now waking up and realizing, what have I done? You've already moved past that part. You're already healed. This could have been years of this too, where it's just like, oh my God, how much more time? I can't grieve over this anymore. You're not even grieving over it at all. You're done. Especially with the Judgment card and the 3 of Pentacles, like something is going to come back around to be like, hey, and you're going to be like, no. And especially when you see, and it's no judgment, where they are in their life, it's not a reflection of where you were meant to go. And what your life would have been like. Everything is great in theory. Everything is great when you're in Fantasyland, Dreamland. Their energy feels like they're kind of feeding the fantasy in the wrong direction. Past life. When I'm with you, I feel as if time stops. Yeah, see, this is definitely, I'm telling you, this is a karmic contract. Relationship harmony, that's crazy. Archangel Raguel. Yeah, there's a balance. There's a healing. Do they wish you guys could be back together? Yeah, but they also, I feel like, know deep down that you've done so much better now. They definitely took they were swayed on purpose. They were swayed intuitively to break up, like something feels like the indecision. They were put in this position for a reason, because it's almost like if they didn't do it, you would have never done it. You would have never left. If something didn't happen, you guys would have never broken up and you would have remained the same, and you weren't meant to remain the same, especially not with spiritual teacher, teaching and learning. Come on. Cancer energy, difficult differences. You see what I'm saying? Insecurities. What they made seem, and I don't even want to get into them too much, but what they made seem like, that's weird. The motorcycle going off in the background when there's a motorcycle right here. Acquiring knowledge. What they made seem like was an issue was never an issue. It was always them not feeling enough with the insecurity. I definitely feel like their unspoken insecurity, their depressive energy, their doubt, self-doubt bled into the relationship, especially because, like I said, your energy feels so beautiful and angelic. And I know everyone is multifaceted. Hi, Bodhi. The dog just came up to the door. Hi, Bodhi. Yeah, I just feel like you were ready for more, and they kind of, whether they want to admit it or not, like it when other people take the driver's seat. But again, there's nothing you could have changed about it. Nothing. Spring also could be significant too. March 20th to May 5th, May 6th to June 20th. That's when you guys could have broken up. That's also when you guys could have been together. Like, there's just something significant with spring, obviously. Acquiring knowledge is unsent messages. That's another thing too. I also feel like they were picking up on what you were doing or what you were up to, trying to figure out what you were up to, but not ever saying anything. Let's see what changes in the energy. Cycles, be mindful too. The cycle is going to repeat if you get back into it. So remain strong. Do not keep yourself trapped. What's the purpose of this? Why are they coming back around now? Ego driven. Ew. New beginnings. Forgiveness. Scorpio. Later on here. You could have Scorpio energy. Also, the depth, the underworld could have really showed them what the fuck was good. Especially if they were ego driven. See, also, I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even do. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assume you're just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. On top of the insecurities. They're just insecure. And insecurity will make the most beautiful people turn ugly and evil. It really will. New beginnings, fateful encounter. I really feel like you're going to meet someone. Forgiveness, karmic partner, magical muse, or magical and powerful and spiritual practices. I'm telling you, the work you have done is fucking paying off. Hold true. This is going to be a situation. Oh my God, this is the angel of love. Yeah. Oh my God. You're literally, there's something that you are not going to avoid in its new beginning. And saying goodbye to this, I feel like it's just going to help you. To me, I feel like this person coming in is, why do I want to cry? Oh my God. Because this person coming in is going to free you from a certain way that you perceived the breakup or the relationship, and they're going to explain it was never that, it was this. Like, to me, I feel like you're going to get, or this could even come through the form of an epiphany and understanding, like, I thought it was because I wasn't enough for them when really it was because da-da-da-da-da. To me, I just feel like you're going to be freed from this, like, pretty intense, devastating belief that this relationship had made you come into, maybe even lost sight of yourself, made you heal, made you become stronger, and then something new kicks off. It's weird. I feel like there's something new that's happening, like a new love that's budding or forming. Wow, this energy comes in. There's going to be a lot of forgiveness that's taking place. And I just feel free of the karmic energy. And I realize how powerful and beautiful and magical I am. This is your year. This is your time. This is your era. Remain in it. Thank you next. 22222 on there. Oh, there's just 4, but you get it. Progress, not perfection. Literally. Prosperity. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you've learned. Literally. What's that? Control issues. Even letting go of control issues when it comes to prosperity will allow more in as well. You may be limiting yourself, and this relationship also could be symbolic, where when you're trying to make one avenue work so hard, none of it feels like it doesn't work. You have to open up to many other avenues, and that could just be by going back in, healing the fragmentation of the soul. Critical juncture. I'm telling you, there's something major that you cannot avoid. Take a big leap of faith, major decisions affecting the outcome, especially with that fateful encounter coming out too, impossible to avoid. You're backed by the angels, especially with the "you are safe." Archangel Michael. The angels are helping you heavily right now. Keep leaning into them. Ace of Pentacles. What was I saying about that pentacle over on top of that 4 of Pentacles, where it's like you're being channeled and given ideas, see them into fruition. This is going to be a very beautiful, abundant, lucrative year. I know this isn't the year reading. However, it's just what I'm getting. The seeds that you're planting now and the freedom that you have, hold on to that beauty of the feeling of finally being done with the cycle that you had been bogged by for so long. This is your time, truly. Walk away. Thank you. Next. Thank you. It's done. And now you can have better and better and better and better. It's only going to get better. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I care about you and love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you're free of this. I bet nothing feels better than this, because I'm sure there was moments in a long period of time where you didn't know if you were ever going to make it through, and you have. Rhodonite energy is significant. It's a crystal. Even get some of that. Rhodochrosite. Nothing feels better than this. Khaled is playing in my head now. You're good. Suddenly, Roses by Alina Baraz too. You're good. I'm so excited. What is this? 7 of Cups. Do not be, even the Queen of Wands, the Sun coming back up. Let go of the illusions. Choose a cup that feels good. Do not be plagued by all these opportunities or all these things. Slow and steady does win the race with the Knight of Pentacles, but you've already been doing it. Focus on your pentacle and focus on what will, but more so, your fulfillment. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, still. And where you're in your leadership and where you're called, you're going to be called to lead this year, especially this month. So step up to the plate. You have what it takes and you're going to be rewarded for it. It's going to all pay off. Make sure you subscribe. I post new videos every week and I do monthly horoscope or zodiac readings. And also I do pick a cards. Like this video so it pushes it out. And also follow me on TikTok and book a personal reading with me. That's also down below. I love you so much, Libra. Have the best day. I'll talk